A number of sessions on program director certifications are being prepared by our crew. To be clear, this course is only for reference and to increase your knowledge, whether you are a novice or an expert. The p4p.org has no affiliation with us and neither enroges nor supports us. Before going with the sessions, I would advise not to skip any earlier sessions in order to have a clear understanding of the material. Time estimation. All officers should understand that making estimation by using fixed time may not always be accurate. Teams can estimate the time required for development in relative units. Detailed time estimation practices and the term velocity are introduced as the business value-oriented product management section. Estimation of reports that work that needs to be done requires a collaboration between teams that are closely related to development or delivery. They share their best assumptions about the time it will take to complete the effort in relative points. The estimation is based on a number of factors such as experience, skills, understanding of the product, understanding of the technology, external dependencies, internal dependencies, difficulty level. Reasons for time estimation in relative events may be the exact time required for the effort is unclear. Additional information may be needed to estimate the required time for development realization in the next stages accurately. Team preference to follow popular techniques to estimate time in relative units, reducing overall stress among teams. The time estimation topic is sensitive. The time estimation topic is sensitive as in real situation the project sponsor or management rules may require delivery time for a project that is shorter than the estimated period. At the same time, teams cannot promise delivery of the project within the required time frame. Unrealistic requirements for work completion can cause stress, and at some point the teams would estimate their work incorrectly. Teams may also start adding hidden buffer time to their estimates. If they would normally give 5 time points to an effort task, they can add 2 more in separate. So the overall estimates become 7 points. A recommended scenario to avoid this case is not to place the teams for a shorter time estimate, but rather optimize and speed up other processes as possible with the help of all management officers. This optimization can be accomplished by providing a better working environment, larger and more capable teams, timely resources and information, and any other factors that can positively affect development and delivery periods. On the other hand, development teams must follow the organization's priorities and understand that any delay costs a lot of resources. Deliberate delay in work can harm the organization and other external parties. All departments and teams may need to define deadlines for effort in order to help them to focus. Waste management. Any activity that does not return business value, valid outcome, desired results, or requires too many resources can be considered as waste for projects, organizations, and other external parties. Major cause of waste. Major waste may include too much planning, incorrect or not validated planning, non-productive research, wrong sourcing and recruiting, inadequate analysis and processing of data information, poor communication, wrong production, poor testing, supply or delivery delays, overwork or perfectionism, poor or excessive documentation, rejection of completed work that could be approved. Too much planning. Planning and attempting to plan unforeseen situations and events that are not subjected to the detailed and accurate planning. An approach to avoiding this situation is to plan resources and time in detail only for the activities and productions which require it. The rest may only need high-level planning. Phased planning can also be applied. Incorrect or not validated planning. Incorrect planning or planning that is not validated by teams, project participants, or other stakeholders. The participation of stakeholders in the validation process can lead to more accurate estimates of resources or events. Non-productive research. Non-productive research may lead to mistake in the future. Avoiding this problem may require all research topics and desired results to be predefined, discussed, tested, and validated by internal and external stakeholders, potentials and accurate users, and other interested parties. Wrong sourcing and recruiting. Inappropriately formed teams and hired personnel. To avoid this, involving representatives from development teams in the process of forming and expanding teams and recruiting staff may be necessary. Defining accurate, clear, and understandable criteria for sourcing and recruitment may be helpful. Inadequate analysis and processing of data or information may include incorrect and inadequate data analysis from surveys, statistics, processes, and work records, misinformation, and any misunderstood information. Recruitments for adequate data analysis may be proper structuring, presentation, clarity, training, and accuracy of the presented information. Poor communication, slow communication, lack of communication, and inefficient communication can be considered as a major waste. Following communication plans and procedures, tracking, speed, and communication effectiveness are always to prevent waste caused by poor communication. The business-oriented project management office may need to mentor and coach teams, departments, and stakeholders about the importance of communication. Wrong production. The wrong production may include defects, abnormal development caused by misunderstood specifications, or improperly developed parts of the product. Methods to prevent wrong production may include validated and understandable specification, prototyping, and regular product validation by users and stakeholders. Poor production. Poor production may be intentional or unintentional. It may be caused by factors such as time pressure, teams, inaccurate time frames, and resource estimates. It can also be a result of insufficient workforce, materials, tools, and poor environments. Careful planning and provision of project needs may minimize such negative consequences. Poor testing, inadequate testing may cause rework defects in a real environment or lead to users' reluctance to use the product if it does not meet their needs. Avoiding these undesirable consequences can be achieved with the detailed definition of testing methods, test scenarios, desired results, and other necessary plans. Supply or delivery delays. A common reason for different types of waste. Overwork or perfectionism. Overwork in the context of waste means taking too much attention, time, and effort to tasks that are practically complete, but teams are unaware of it and continue to work on them. Perfectionism in the context of waste defines the denial to cease work on certain assignments due to personal dissatisfaction with the results. Overwork or perfectionism may be major waste if they are not appropriately controlled, while avoiding defects at any cost may be of particular importance to the product. Overwork and perfectionism can cause hidden waste of resources and time. Observing the quality and duration of work, assessing, testing, and validating the results achieved, and finishing work on time can prevent overwork and perfectionism. Poor or excessive documentation. Inaccurate, incomplete, or incomprehensible documentation may result in delayed or incorrect development. Excessive and heavy documentation may cause difficulties, which can lead to extensive information resources and frequent assistance may be needed. Balancing documentation can be carried out by regularly discussing the needs of the documentation parameters, the needs of internal and external teams, and the team's actual participation. Maintaining comprehensibility, brevity, and ease of use should be a priority in document management. Rejection of completed work that could be approved. Rejection of completed work that could otherwise be approved may lead to rework and loss of resources and time. Rejection does not always have to be considered as an accurate judgment by the approval and accepting parties. If teams and stakeholders accept the quality and adequacy of the work done. When approval and accepting parties reject it, negotiations, quality tests, and analysis may be carried out in order to determine the work's readiness and quality. Such activities, negotiations, and tests may be resources, resource intensive, or so on. Project stakeholders have to keep in that in mind and be prepared for different scenarios. Thanks for staying to the end of the session. Please keep motivating us by subscribing our channel, hitting like, and do comment and share with your friends and relatives. See you in the next session.